Good morning, my people, and God bless you. How are you doing? Hope you are doing wonderful well. I have a very good advice to our African leaders this morning. It's my untakeable advice. If they like, they should take it. If they don't like, they should do what pleases them. The Bible said, according to the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. I want you to ponder over this word of God. Whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it, ponder over it. When the wicked beareth to rule, according to Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2, the people mourn. In your own country, or they are rejoicing. In your own country, is it the poor that is mourning or the rich that is rejoicing? It means there's a very big problem. It is only the rich that can sell the poor and collect money. It is only the rich that will see the poor being marginalized and they will keep quiet. It is only the rich that will be making laws that will favor them, and the poor will be dying of hunger and starvation. Ask yourself this question. In your own country where you are now, as an African man, as an African citizen, is it only the poor that is mourning, or the poor and the rich? Or is it only the rich that is mourning, or the poor that is mourning? Because it is written, when the wicked beareth rule, the poor mourn. But when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice it. Now, why am I here this morning? To advise our African leaders. Our African leaders to start doing well. They should start fixing their house in order. If not, more coup d'etat is coming their way. Those African leaders that have not experienced coup d'etat in their country is coming your way if you don't fix your own house in order. Put your house in order. Stop to please your own citizen than to please the colonial masters and displease your own citizen. I want to tell you, the loopholes you have created in your country is what is playing against you. That is what your people will use against you. You created a very loopholes in your leadership, and that is what is playing against our African leaders today. That the people, the majority in that country, will be supporting the military coup d'etat, because that's the only option they have to save their lives from the hands of their colonial masters. How can the white come and be dictating to you what should be in your own country, and you allow it? It's because you are a bad leader, you are a wicked leader. I'm talking to our African leaders. Wake up! Wake up! Now look at what is happening. The people have resorted to the use of coup d'etat from their colonial slavery. The people have no other option than to use coup d'etat to save their lives from the hands of their colonial masters. How can somebody come into your own country be draining your own natural resources, going to sell it and bring peanut, and you collect it. They will give you peanut and you collect it. They will sell it 100% and give you 10%. Out of the 100%, 90% belongs to them. Then you will not collect it. And you're rubbing hand on your people's head, on your citizens' head, telling them, calm down, it will be good, it will be better. Until you finish your 8 useless years in office, nothing good will happen. And when people will stand up to use military coup to save their own self, to save their land, to save their own democracy, you begin to fight against them. You are fighting against them because you are afraid of the Western powers. They have issued you threat. That's why you are fighting. You are fighting for them. Take for example what is going on in Niger Republic now. Those people, what happened to them? They don't have any other option than to resort to military coup d'etat. And since that time, go there and they ask. There's nobody that is not happy in Niger Republic because they are tired with their colonial masters. They are tired with their divide and rule system. But there are many African countries still suffering from their divide and rule system imported by their colonial masters into their country. Go to Niger Republic, ask their citizens how far. They will tell you, we like what the military did, we like the military coup d'etat, and nobody should interfere in our own state affairs. You will see them issuing warning to other African countries, don't come to our country to make peace. We like the way we are now. To show you that their citizens supported their military. Had it been that their citizens, the majority, are not happy over what happened, then we would have said, okay, the military is fighting for themselves. But the military of Niger Republic are fighting to save their own democracy from the hands of their colonial masters. Because the leadership of Niger Republic created a lot of loopholes in their leadership. If you create a loophole in your own leadership, that is what will happen to you. My advice to you, our African leaders, is go home and fix your own home. Put your home in order. Every loophole in your leadership, block them. If not, military coup d'etat is coming your way. Prevention is better than cure. Any country, what I'm seeing now, any country that ventured into Niger Republic in the name of using military force, that country will become a history. Yes, that country will become a history. What is going on between the Russia and the Ukraine is what will be going on between Niger Republic and that country now. If you undermine the Niger Republic, you are undermining the people backing them up in this military. You undermine this small country. You are saying it is compared to a state in another country or to a state in Nigeria. If you undermine what they can do, you are undermining their supporters. Your best friend is the one that will first betray you. Just as the best friend of Jesus was the first person to betray him. If you are not doing what is right to save your democracy, it's not you running after your colonial masters. It's not you running after the white, calling them to come and help you when you are having something you're supposed to settle in your own country. You are running after them, after the whites. This is not the time for us to go into war. This is time for us to take the bull by the horn This is time for us to build our own countries. This is time for us to save our own democracy. This is time for us to avoid anything that will bring war into our countries. This is time for us to remove bad leaders, people that are not doing well. Yes, if you are not doing well, the people that voted you into power, they have the power to remove you. This time to save our own democracy. Don't say it does not concern you. If you say it does not concern you, it will get your own turn one day. Whether you are rich or poor, whether you are big or small, it will get your own turn one day. This life is turn by turn. It must surely get your own turn. What am I saying? This is the time to avoid anything that will bring enmity between one African country and another African country. We should not let the colonial masters to create enmity between us. We should not let the colonial masters to destroy our own country. If the France or USA said they don't like what Niger Republic did to them or what the Niger Republic are doing now, they should be the one to go after Niger Republic, not them setting African countries against themselves. We are all Africans and we should love ourselves. As they are set fire now between Russia and the Ukraine, they want to come and set the same fire between one African country and the other African country. The same fire they put in Sudan. Sudan is still fighting now, fighting themselves, killing their own citizens. The same thing that want to happen in Niger and another African countries. They want African countries to begin to fight themselves, despite making African countries the poorest in the whole world. My advice to our African leaders: lead our people very well. You people should lead your people very well, so that they will not be using coup d'etat against you. So that they will not be using coup d'etat against you, because that's the only solution to save our democracy. Instead of people to begin to fight, the military will now take over. Forget that you people are calling it coup d'etat. What they did in Niger Republic is to save their own democracy. Anything you like, you call it. So for you, our African leaders, to avoid anything called coup d'etat in your own country, make sure you lead well. Make sure the majority is in support of what you are doing. Make sure there is food for your citizens. Make sure there is money for your citizens. Make sure there is job for your citizens. Make sure that you take care of their food security first. If not, coup d'etat is on your door, is at your door knocking, bang, 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 and you must open the door. When the coup d'etat come to knock at your door, you must open it. This is where I am going to end this message. Help me to share this video to everybody. Thank you and God bless you.